Yes, and welcome back, all you wonderful weed heads, to another and brand new edition of Weed on Wrestling. You heard the introduction. Oh, it feels so good. I am back in the Blunt Cave, aka Secondhand Studios, and oh, it feels so good to be back home. No more recording in a car outside of a hotel. I am back in the room. I apologize for the audio issues. Couldn't record in the room because there was work going on outside the hotel and it would have picked up everything. And it seemed like every single time I went to go and record in the car, it was raining. So the biggest week of the year for wrestling, and I am isolated to the outskirts on the fringe recording in a car, but it got done. I will say this, it got done. I mean, it may be bad quality, it may be poor audio, but it's done, so that says something at least. I don't know what, but it says something. So anyway, welcome back. Again, this is Weed on Wrestling. Sorry for my tangent there, but it just feels so good to be back home, back at Secondhand Studios. We got a lot to talk about here on Weed on Wrestling. Again, I'm Weed, a.k.a. Alan. I'm your host, try to stay stoned the most. And here on Weed on Wrestling, I get super baked and try to talk about all the finer points of WWE. Today is Monday, April 10th, 2017, so you know what that means? Talking Monday Night Raw. New tradition, Monday nights. I know it's going to be a long one, so 3 hours worth of a show. I pour myself a little drink. I hit the pipe a couple times. You know how I do. Try to stay faded throughout the whole thing, but it's a long show, so the alcohol helps a little bit. My drink of choice, it's got weed in it. So Jeremiah Weed Whiskey. It may just be the title, but Jeremiah Weed Whiskey, this is what I'm drinking on. So jump right into things. Monday Night Raw, Weed on Wrestling. Let's take a hit and get into it. Alright. So, a week plus a few hours removed from WrestleMania weekend, and now it's all about the Superstar Shakeup. Basically just another version of the draft type thing, so we know what's going on, I guess. I don't know, it's a rebranding of the draft is all I get. Draft didn't work, so let's just call it something else. It's basically the draft type thing for all the B-grade talent in the hopes that a new show will give them a push. I'm talking directly to you, Apollo Crews. I'm looking at you. It's a last-ditch effort for the WWE to hide from the fans that our savior from the part-time champions, Brock Lesnar, is nothing more than a part-timer himself. Motherfucker's not even on the schedule to appear until a week before the next pay-per-view. Roadblock, whatever it is. End of the line, I don't fucking know. Payback. I think it's Payback. Yeah, Payback. Oh, fucking hell. Anyway, the actual show starts off with shitty commentary and a weird little back and forth and off-screen talking. It was strange, but that's par for the course as of late. So it beats a video package any day. So I mean, then right off the bat, it starts off with Cena's music. Son of a bitch of Miz and Maurice, they got me. Playing Cena's music, continuing with his mockery of John. Hell yeah. So Miz and Maurice are on the Raw brand now. Huh. If nothing else, it's a little chuckle to start my show. And plus, holy shit, Miz is doing some great work right now. Those pops, the chant-alongs, fuck yes. I mean, Maurice still sucks, but damn, Miz is fucking entertaining. He's entertaining as shit right now. That I'm John Cena, recognize. John Cena, recognize. Rule number 1. Oh, it's fucking good. And you know, just when it was kind of to lose its edge, lose its flair, cue Dean Ambrose musics, and so the Intercontinental Championship, Intercontinental title, back on Monday Night Raw. Does that mean SmackDown gonna create like a new title for themselves? Plus, Dean acted like he didn't realize that it wasn't Cena. It was entertainment. It was good. It was insulting The Miz to his face. And then once he figured out what was going on, it was, well, in that case, and the dirty deeds to The Miz. It was good. I kind of smell a revamp of same old fucking feud, but oh well, it was one more kick-ass way to kind of start the program off. It was a good opening segment, if you will. Storyline development, yes. We as the fans were not only informed, but were entertained, with hints of possible future feuds, as well as like rekindling that fiery hatred that Ambrose and Miz have for each other. Well done. That's all I can really say. That opening segment, it was spot on. From a fan's perspective, WWE did a lot of things right this week. That Raw, it was, if you can't tell, I'm kind of in a pretty good mood. This may be that liquor talking, but it was good. It was a good show, and my lighter may be going out of the liquid. There we go. Alright. Sorry for the little break in the action. I had to take a hit, take a drink. After that, we got a backstage segment. It was Kurt Angle, some Sami Zayn, Miz. It was all just basically set up for the 1-versus-1 match later on. Whatever, it was just a spot filler. I'm okay with it. The tag team match, it kind of kicked off the in-ring action, if you will, for the night. New Day minus Kofi Kingston. Kofi being injured. I guess he got hurt last week or the week before because he wasn't in the match last week, was he? Anyway, it was the New Day minus Kofi, who, out with the broken ankle, his injury, versus the Revival. I'm sorry, New Day, but you got out-funnied this week. The Revival with their t-shirts, the I broke Kofi's ankle and the ice cream thing laying on its side, the ice cream bicycle laying on its side, it was good. The RIP bike, the t-shirts were good. It was a lot better than the Kofi Kingston blow-up doll. I'll give it that. The match was good, but that was to be expected. You got quality tag team here. That's two top teams competing, for lack of a better phrasing, with the top teams. But that's what it was. It was good quality stars in the ring, all giving it their all, and I appreciate that from a fan's perspective. There was nothing too spectacular here, but there was nothing too sloppy either. Just good, solid, overall tag team match. Woods just about messed up that cross-ring elbow, though. It was a good job selling it on his part. The Revival win with an amazing fucking finishing move. It looked like it folded Xavier Woods in half. The Shatter Machine, whoo, that's an insane move. This team is for real. Keyword there, team. It's a team. And they work really well together. They play off each other so well. Dudes just work great together. Right after that, my mind was blown. Check the Twitter feed, if you will, if you question it. They gave the cruiserweights time. Holy fucking shit. They got a talking segment and then a match later on. Damn. It lasted more than 30 seconds and it actually told a storyline with true character development. Holy shit. Neville being a cocky prick, getting in TJ Perkins' head. Austin Aries being all badass with his banana in his hand. TJ Perkins, he's all, oh shucks, why am I even here? Oh yeah, I'm the shit in the ring. It was just a good all-around developing storyline spot. I mean, finally, yes. And we got a match later on, so yeah, it was... And the match was good, so yeah, it was... Yeah. You know what? I'm gonna make that my s'more moment of the night.
I'm going to go off the top of my head and just say that that's my small moment of the night. Because the way that the characters shine through, it was good. Everything on the 205 Live roster, that's what it's all about there, is how they're developing. The people, these are the people who I think are the unsung heroes of the WWE. And to me, they deserve more screen time. Because week in and week out, that 205 Live roster continues to be the go-to show for in-ring performances. Every single week, they just bring it in the ring. Yeah, their mic skills need a little work, and yeah, they're kind of clunky when it comes to their promos and their entrances and stuff like that, but that comes with time. It comes with development. But in the ring, damn. Now, with the actual time that they're giving them to develop and build characters, and you're kind of seeing hints of, are they stable? Or is Neville getting to them? It's good. Give me some more of that shit, please, yeah. Because I'll eat that shit up all day, every day. If you just keep giving me development in the cruiserweight division, ooh, that makes me happy. That makes me happy. And then, for some reason, we decided to interrupt the shit with a fucking Kurt Hawkins segment. So he's on Raw, and he's there just to get knocked out by the Big Show. In a pointless fucking match, or no, it wasn't even a match. It was just a pointless segment that achieved absolutely fucking nothing. Why? Anyway, back to the purple rope, people. And it was good. The match, it was Austin Aries versus TJ Perkins match. It was good. Neville on commentary during the match, that was fucking pure magic. Him talking with Corey Graves, oh man, fucking magic, I tell ya. Graves hits us with the line, I appreciate your appreciation. Holy shit, that's fucking classic line work right there. It just proves that they still have the chemistry that they did when they were tag team partners back in NXT. That chemistry doesn't go away, and it just proves that of how talented they truly are. I mean, Michael Cole did his best to ruin it, and yeah, the match was good that we were supposed to be watching. Oh, hiccup. Liquor getting to me. But yeah, back to the match, I guess. It was a good one. It was too short, but it was effective storyline-wise. Neville kind of distracted Austin Aries. Perkins rolls up Austin Aries for the win, and then it was... I'm left not knowing how to feel after this one, and that's what made it good. Because TJ Perkins kind of had a little... almost a break in character. And it's not a break in character because it added to his character. It was a rare show of passion and emotion from TJ Perkins, and that was good. He jumped Austin Aries from behind. Yeah, so what? It was after the match. Yeah, so what? It was maybe a little bit of a heel turn, but I think it's what it needs. It adds his character depth. It adds depth to his character, rather. Then again, it could just be proven more of the greatness that is Neville with the mind games that he's playing and his overall asshole mentality. Fuck yeah. It's amazing what can actually happen when you give superstars the time that they need to develop the feuds and to actually grow as individuals in that time. That's the main thing that I try to emphasize the most is sometimes the superstars just need time to develop, and that's what 205 Live is proving. And it'll hopefully be whatever this UK, fresh off the UK tournament, they're going with the live something or another. I don't know. We'll see. That's a whole other tangent that I'm not prepared to go on right now. So let's just jump back into the show, and we get a Seth Rollins segment time, I guess. And now I guess his bum knee is all better. Whatever, WWE Universe, whatever. You can do better than this, but it's all good. And now he's got beef with Samoa Joe. Okay, he's going to keep his feud with Stephanie going. Alright, why? But alright. Right after that, we enter Kurt Angle. My question is, why is Kurt Angle wearing a blue tie? He works for the Raw brand. Your color is red, Kurt. Your color is red. You should be wearing a red tie. You're new to the job, man, so I'll forgive you this week. You wear blue again, you're gonna make my list, dude. As Jericho would say, you just made the list. I'll give you a week, though. So Rollins is staying on Raw, according to Kurt Angle. Yay, I guess. Joe runs in from behind to attack Rollins. Rollins fights back, and yeah, that's it. So I guess this is what's going to happen now for the next few months. This is it, huh? Samoa Joe versus Seth Rollins feud. Okay, I got it. As long as I know. And then we get a Kevin Owens promo. He's got a little backstage interview. Look, it went through the motions. It went through his usual talking points. He tooted his own horn for a little while. He hyped his image. He had some good lines. It was good enough for what it was, I guess. Fucking pointless, yes, but good enough nonetheless. I'm going to rip through a lot of this real quick because shit's creeping up on me. Right after that, Charlotte Flair versus Nia Jax. Who's the face? Who's the heel? Who fucking cares in this match? This, like a lot of the rest of the show, is confusing from here on out. Decent enough match. Charlotte does her best to keep it entertaining, but it is Nia Jax after all. It's Nia Jax that we're talking about here. So it will never be great. It was a shitty flop ending, and the burying of Charlotte Flair continues on. Nia Jax wins for no fucking reason, building her stronger for some reason. I guess she's going for the title next. She kicked out of a natural selection on a Raw show? Really? What did fucking Charlotte do to deserve this burial? And you know what you think is coming. Like I every week that Nia Jax performs, week in and week out, I make her my botch of the night. And my botch of the night is up next, but it's not going to be Nia Jax. I decided to go a different route this week. I think I was picking on people that I didn't particularly care for. Picking on individuals that I thought weren't the greatest in the ring. So tonight, my botch of the night doesn't go to one spot, or it doesn't even go to one match. It doesn't go to an individual superstar. It goes to Mr. Teeth, Kevin Dunn. Because tonight, fuck, did this behind the scenes dude have a fucking horrible night. We heard from him once talking to Michael Cole coming back from a commercial break. There was multiple times where we heard the microphones squeal and the squelches in the background. Horrendous camera angles. Bullshit crowd reaction spots for no reason, just at random times throughout the night. Yeah, to say that Kevin Dunn struggled tonight would be an understatement. Do not hear me wrong here, because Michael Cole sucked more than he usually did this week, and he continually cut off Byron Saxton and Corey Graves, but I'm still going to have to go with that was somebody yelling in Cole's ear behind the scenes, because at some point I think I even heard Michael Cole talk back to somebody a time or two, like, what are you talking about, or hear what, or something like that. It was just strange. It was returning from break or changing a segment or something like that. Just interesting little tidbits you'd catch up on. Mix that in with the drastic changes in volume throughout the show. Muting in places, going really loud in others. It would go from high to low. It would focus on the crowd and mute the superstars in the ring. And then it would mute the crowd completely, and you'd only have the commentary, but there would be no commentary. And then you just hear the superstars hitting each other or the background noise. And yeah, it was just a bad night. Something was going on in the truck. There was somebody new. I don't know what was going on, but something wasn't fucking right. So yeah, my botch of the night. It goes, I guess, to Mr. Kevin Dunn, or whoever it was that ruined my viewing experience tonight by taking the focus from the excitement in the ring, or, lack thereof, because I am watching Raw after all. But it took it from in the ring to focusing on what the hell was going on behind the scenes. It was just fucking confusing. I guess I continue on with the confusing part because that's the way the rest of the show is going to go. It's just strange, but yet kind of entertaining. Jinder Mahal versus Finn Balor, and it was kind of a quick squash match. It was Balor's first televised singles match since coming back from his shoulder injury. And we, the fans, are forced to suffer through the shit motions of Fuckstick Mahal. Damn it. How can I even critique the ring rust of Finn Balor if I'm busy yelling about the shitty slopfest that is Jinder Mahal's match? Oh, wait. I see what you did there, WWE. I see what you did there, indeed. Finn Balor wins again. He wins in this squash match that we all knew it was going to be. It was really nothing special, nothing to write home about. He got his coup de grace, and he did get kind of tatered at one point. But that's the risk that you take when you work with Jinder Mahal, is he's shit. Right after that, some strangeness continues on, because the lights go out and cut to Bray Wyatt. Of all fucking people, Bray Wyatt is now coming over to Raw. Okay, then. Can we at least finish one feud before we move on to the next storyline? Because now he's feuding with the Demon King, Finn Balor, versus the wannabe god, Bray Wyatt. Maybe. It could be. I'm very, very intrigued, to say the least, because I think that would be good. A good way to introduce the Bullet Club would be to feud with the Wyatt family. Hardy Boys broken, what are we doing there? There's a lot of intrigue there with Bray coming over, Braun still being there, Harper, what's going to happen with Rowan. There's a lot of questions here that need answered, and that's why we tune in week after week, is to get questions answered. So, nice job, WWE, nice job indeed. What I can't say a nice job about is Apollo Crews, Kalisto, Heath Slater, and Rhino are all switching brands and joining the Raw roster. So what? So you guys can bury these guys in a different day now? What? I don't get the point. I get that Ambrose and The Miz are switching over. I get that. But why would Raw even want these guys other than the fact that they are good people to job out to your superstars? And I guess that losers get paid too, so I mean, if you think about it from a business perspective, maybe. Sami Zayn versus The Miz. I can't really recall having seen this match before, so something new in my book, unless I really think about it, and I'm not gonna, but it was good. Good match. I mean, you really can't hate on it too much. It served a purpose, developed storyline, it hit all the marks, interacted with the crowd. You had false finishes, outside distractions. I mean, this match had a lot going for it, and damn if The Miz isn't over right now with the crowd. Again, it was a good match. Sami Zayn won. I don't know if we're calling it an upset. I think you about have to. He gets the pin in kind of a reverse roll-up sort of thing. A pretty good way to waste about 10 minutes. Yeah. And then all the momentum of the show kind of got sucked away in one fall swoop whenever the Roman Reigns backstage segment interview with Michael Cole happened. It started, and so I loaded up a fresh one, and I still couldn't make him talking bearable. Luckily, though, dude, my main man, Braun, came through. He wrecked the shit out of things. He gave douchebag Roman a proper backstage beatdown. The height of that throw, that was good. The thud with the cart on the wall, solid. The stretcher flip, it sucked. It was fucking sloppy television shooting. But it was good wrestling storyline. It was good to see Roman actually looking weak. It's the best work that motherfucker's ever done, in my opinion. Braun looks even more like a badass moving forward. And just when we thought it was over, just when we thought it was safe to, think about things and deconstruct and decompress, Braun comes back and flips a fucking ambulance. Are you serious? He flipped a fucking ambulance. Are you fucking serious, WWE? Holy shit. Now, I've seen some shit in my day, from the crucifix and the fucking, the ladder spots and everything that I've seen. This takes the fucking cake. Austin getting hit by the limo, yeah. McMahon blown up in the limo, I seen what was happening there. But this crap, oh my sweet titty juice. What the fuck was this shit? You all remember me talking about the botch of the night a little bit earlier and how poorly it was shot, recorded, and executed. Yeah, this entire segment clearly solidifies this episode as a fucking weird one. I don't even know where to begin or how to feel about it. But it still beats no storyline at all, or some sort of an authority line, or an authority member angle. And it beats that any day, I suppose, so I'll just shut up before it's jinxed, I guess. And we're returned before it's jinxed, and we're returned to our regularly scheduled same old shit bullshit. One great thing, though, is that the crowd really into it. The chance that we had, the say-alongs, because, oh my, you deserve it chants toward Roman. Roman sucks. Singing bye-bye and goodbye to him in unison as the ambulance drove away. I love this kind of shit. And then losing momentum, what I don't love is what follows. That 8-man tag team. That 8-man tag team match was weird. Hardy Boys and Sheamus and Cesaro versus Gallows and Anderson and Primo and Epico. Strange match. I guess Raw proving there at the end that they still have a tag team division. Good match. It didn't really serve a purpose other than to fill time and show that they had superstars. I don't get it. I don't know. Some action, little payoff. It was kind of confusing, but I mean, it was good. The number one contenders and the champions on the same team at the same time. Strange. They got along. Weird. Should be good between them, but the feud needs to grow. The Hardy Boys win. They don't go broken, confused, neglected. Just strange. It was a good match. Just strange. Just fucking weird. That's all. I'm going to try to plow through this because I know it's getting late and I know it's running long. Damn, we're already at a little over about a half hour. Shit, I gotta wrap it up soon. Some point in there was a random drifter moment with Elias Sampson spotting on Raw. I guess we truly know why he lost that match to Cassius Ohno on NXT a few days ago. I'm calling maybe like a Bullet Club thing. Is that why he was out there? I don't know. Another random segment that we got is this time with Emma and Dana Brooke. It was worked out well because, I mean, I needed something to ignore as I loaded a fresh bowl, and I needed one for what followed. Sasha Banks and Bayley segment, it was full of hugs and more feel-good crap, brightly colored and full of puke-inducing thank you horse shit. Get to the feuding and the fighting already, and then, oh, wait, shit just got interesting because out comes Alexa Bliss. Yeah. Alexa Bliss now on Monday Night Raw and directly into the title picture. Hell motherfucking yeah. This little Spitfire is exactly what the women's division on Raw needed. You mix Alexa Bliss in with that and Mickie James, her coming over in as well. Holy shit. The Raw women's division is fucking stacked now. Bailey, Sasha, Alexa Bliss, Mickey James, Nia Jax. Not to mention Dana Brooke in the picture, Emma. Where's Charlotte going to end up? What about Asuka? Where does Asuka fit in? Is she going to SmackDown Live? What's happening here? There's lots of questions moving forward, but again, isn't that what makes for great television? Isn't that why we tune in? And holy shit, am I actually excited about the women's division on Monday Night Raw again. That was actually a good segment. It was executed to damn near perfection. Setting up storylines and feuds moving forward, and damn, it was good. Right after that, a bunch of crap. Filler segment with the bullshit Roman Reigns again. Literally 10 minutes of highlight videos from less than 30 minutes ago with what happened on the show. Bunch of crap. This time could have been spent more usefully if, on anything other than fucking Roman Reigns. You could have interviewed somebody, told somebody they were going over here, asked somebody how they felt about going to Raw or anything. What are you doing with cruiserweights? What are you doing with UK? What are you doing with women? It could have been used more useful. Main event time. It was Kevin Owens and Dean Ambrose. Champion versus champion match. Intercontinental champion versus US champion. Good match. Dare I say great match. Big spots, big bumps, hard hits. There were a few, what the hell was that moments, but hey, it was good enough. It kept with the whole flow of the show, I guess, believe it or not. Dean Ambrose picked up the victory. Good shocker thing there. After the bell, you hit Jericho's music. Break the walls down. And he attacked Kevin Owens. Hell yes. No words, just ass kicking. And that's all that's needed to even further and build that feud that they have going. More superstars could truly learn a life's work of lessons from Jericho. The man continues to reinvent himself while growing in popularity. What a career. What a legend. What a certifiable badass. And what a way to end the show. Jericho on the end there. That was just solid gold. How long has it been since we've seen Jericho end a show like that? And how long has it been since Jericho ended a show like that? That's more important. Like his career, his longevity there. Alright, my chair's squeaking in the background. It's about time I wrap this up. The Bull's about needed for a reload. So let's go with my What About Me, my What About Raven, Missing Superstar of the Night. This one was really hard because I don't know what's going on. With the WWE Universe in kind of flex right now, we don't know who's going where. The confusion of the whole WWE Universe is more than apparent in tonight's episode. So, I gotta go with my old faithful and the reliable, where's my champion? So, yet again, the Universal Champion is nowhere inside on an episode of Raw. 2 weeks, 2 episodes out of Mania, and no champion don't even bother to show up. Cool. So yeah, Brock Lesnar, you're my missing superstar of the night. I know you're a part-timer, but yeah, this Superstar Shakeup, it's making my head hurt, so I just gotta move on. The overall feeling of the show was, it's a positive one. Even with all the technical difficulties, even with all the confusion surrounding the Superstar Shakedown or whatever the fuck they're calling it, the WWE's rebranding the draft as, the show as a whole was still entertaining. It was solid in-ring action. Some pretty good video highlights. There weren't too many. That one with Roman sucked, but there weren't too many. Amazing promo work that they did. Character development was solid with the cruiserweights. Feud work was solid. The questions in Flex, what's happening with the women's division? What about the tag team division? Champions, where are they going? With Bray coming over, what about the Wyatt family? There's so many questions. Amazing microphone work. Just great show. Yeah, the Braun Strowman flipping over the ambulance spot, that was a bit much. But it hurt Roman Reigns, and I'm happy. And you know what? I can suspend my reality. And at the end of the day, isn't that why we as fans in the WWE Universe tune in? It's why we accept kayfabe as a certain type of reality. It's to suspend the current one that we have, where the underdog has a fighting chance, where things like picking up an ambulance are possible. We're going to be missing the legend in The Undertaker of someone that we can suspend suspend our own reality and replace it with something new. Maybe we need another superstar like that. I'm not saying Braun is, but maybe that's a step in the right direction. Maybe it's better than what we've had. And so that could be a positive note moving forward. So well done, Raw. Well done indeed. Not a bad show overall. I'm kind of happy with the outcome of it. More importantly, I'm fucking happy to be back here in Secondhand Studios. So what do you say we get the fuck out of here, huh? It's been a long one today, but Raw always is. I went on a few little tangents there. For that, I apologize. But yeah, that's about all for today. What do you say we get the fuck out of here? I'll be back on tomorrow, Tuesday, for some SmackDown Live. Figure out this whole Superstar Shakeup, Superstar Shakedown, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Talk about that, figure out where the hell everybody's going, what's happening with the rest of the people. I'm just so confused. You know where you can find me. You find me in all the normal places. Weed on Wrestling is the Twitter handle. SoundCloud, iTunes, YouTube, and of course Spreaker. Spreaker Radio. That's about it. Again, Weed on Wrestling. Yeah, you know where to find me. You guys take care of yourselves. Take care of each other out there. What do you say we get the fuck out of here? Peace. Maybe. I will say this. 3 hours of Raw, too fucking long. It's too fucking long. Get that shit down to a tight 2. Tight 2 hours, I'd be happy. Give me 2 hours of wrestling about 4 days a week, and I'm good to go with that. But just 3 hours on Monday, horse shit, it takes away. What about my commentators? Where my commentators go? Who am I getting on the table? Because you got to get me Corey Graves and Tom Phillips together, please. I'll even put up with Michael Cole on that table if I get Corey Graves and Tom Phillips on every single show. Either way, I'll be here tomorrow. Peace!